The situation in Gaza continues to attract attention worldwide. Presidents Putin and Zelensky are not yet to settle their issues, while elections in Tanzania get more and more intense. Welcome to the Mirror TV, the only platform where you are going to get informed about things happening in your country, countries around you, and those far away from you. Geraldine Kalala is my name. In Gaza, in the past 48 hours, the conflict entered a new and extremely perilous phase. Israeli forces have also intensified their bombardment of Gaza City and called up 60,000 reservists in a sign that the ground offensive is about to broaden significantly. The humanitarian situation in the country has also hit on a new low. The United Nations-backed Global Hunger Monitor on Tuesday declared a man-made famine in parts of Gaza City. Reports from organizations like Doctors Without Borders indicate that the healthcare system has collapsed, with faltering hospitals and unable to stop diseases and starvation from claiming more lives of people. The international reaction is deeply as divided as ever. While the United States is continuing its military support, some American international officials are beginning to ring an alarm in public. The United Nations and European Union are calling for an independent probe into recent attacks, including the hospital strikes that killed at least 20 people, and pressing for sustainable ceasefire. Meanwhile, a global anti-war movement is building momentum, with protests being held in cities as far afield as London and Baghdad. And within Israel itself, thousands of Israelis, including the families of the hostages, staged a day of disruption, protest, blocking major highways and burning tires to demand an end to war and to secure prisoner deals with Hamas. The internal pressure is a new factor in the struggle that has been ongoing for months without prospects of a political solution. When we go to Ukraine, the conflict is also entering a new stage over the last week as Russian forces consolidated their hold in the territory taken in Donetsk. They advanced into the central regions of Ukraine. This marks a new front in the war and is a significant psychological blow to the Ukrainian forces. The global response is a delicate balancing act of military support and diplomatic maneuvering. Despite the domestic political differences, the United States continued to provide military aid. Companies to Russia in return for the settlement of peace across the North Atlantic Treaty Organization allies like Germany and United Kingdom have announced billions in new aid and sanctions packages to support Kyiv's defense. On the diplomatic front, however, the issue has yet to be permanently resolved. While prisoners' exchange was successfully executed, Russia's foreign minister said there would be no meeting between Presidents Putin and Zelensky unless its agenda is fully pre-agreed and retaliating. Finally, to our region, where the political future of Tanzania hangs in balance, the country is just 2 months away from its general elections, but the democratic process in the country is under threat. The National Electoral Commission disqualified the main opposition party, that is Chidema, from the race. The given reason was the party's refusal to sign a new electoral code of conduct. Nevertheless, Chidema leaders argue that the code was merely a pretext to legitimize an unfair process. They have been vocal against the possibility of holding the next polls and have paid a steep price for their no reforms, no elections. The organization Freedom House lowered Tanzania's status to non-free. The Human Rights Watch issued a similar downgrade. The treason case against the Chidema leader Tundu Lissu is perceived as a politically motivated attempt to stifle dissent. With the opposition's main challenger effectively neutralized, the election is expected to be a landslide victory for the long-running Chama cha Mapinduzi party, which has been in power for more than 6 decades. Analysts warn that the exercise will merely be a formality to legitimize one-party rule in a region trying to nurture democracy. Side stories are brought to you by GTC International Logistics Company Limited for sea and air cargo from China and Dubai to Kampala. Contact them for safe, fast, and reliable delivery. In conjunction with Hank Logistics Company, these are customs consultants as well as clearing agents.